Shut the hell up. Hey guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to your Schauer to the channel. Woo! Making gingerbread houses. Have to. I've been thinking of ways to make this original and creative in our own. I kind of want to look up, thank you. I kind of want to look up on Pinterest fun gingerbread houses to make. Ooh, a haunted gingerbread. I want to make a haunted house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gingerbread. Okay, so we have...
See, now those are just adorable. Oh my god.
That's really intricate.
Yeah.
I live alone. This is my cross to bear. Extremely detailed gingerbread houses.
It's beautiful, but they don't enjoy a second of it.
No.
Need the icing. Like a mammogram. Like a breast exam.
You put these through a mammogram machine.
Silicone breast implants.
Your boob is going to be long.
Alright, let's follow the instructions that are very detailed for no reason. This is gonna go so bad. Arrange the house pieces face down. Pipe a thick line of icing on the bottom. Come on, it's a children's channel.
Define children.
Define children. Who cooked these?
Well, I mean, I assume there's going to be some sort of damage. Every house has its own individual.
This is our broken home.
Yes! You come from a broken home.
Dopey.
I'm gonna eat that. Dopey, eat the plastic.
Dopey, plastic time. Delicious. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Really get in there. For Thanksgiving this year, we glued the turkey wishbone to the top of the gingerbread house. And it was ominous. Are these stained glass church windows?
You make a chapel. You have a gay marriage.
Oh, I wish I had two little gay gingerbread men. Or women. Or non-binary. This is God's
Jesus
home.
Christ.
Hold it for 2 minutes to set. You might need more icing.
I do?
Sister girl, that won't keep. You need to along the edge. You know?
I have that entire point written out of the instructions. You need a... Why don't they have an audio part for the instructions?
It's a QR code.
The Spotify link.
Oh, speaking of which, what was your Spotify Wrapped?
It was like this ASMR thing. It's
Same.
too embarrassing to say.
Mine was celestial white noise.
People have like Ariana Grande or something, and I'm just like listening to like finger tapping and lip smacking for 18 hours uninterrupted.
Intense pickle crunching noise. 24,000 hours. This is about the stupidest thing I've ever done. Structurally, this doesn't make sense.
Oh no! God damn it. No!
Our broken home.
This is what Carrie Underwood was singing about when she wrote Blown Away.
Shut up and window till it's all blown away.
You know the man in that song dies.
Are you thinking about Just a Dream?
No, Blown Away, like she hears a tornado warning and her dad is passed out drunk on the couch. And the guy dies.
Is that the actual video?
No, Blown Away, yeah. She's like, there's a twister warning and like her dad just died. And she's just like, yeah, my dad died.
That's awful, Carrie Underwood.
Well, I think he was abusive in this situation.
Country music is so sad.
It's so real.
It's so real. That's why I have this Tim McGraw tattoo.
When you think Tim McGraw.
I hope you think of my chest piece.
But it doesn't even say like his lyrics, it just says Tim McGraw on your chest.
Like the graffiti print.
Like a Atlantic City like airbrush t-shirt.
Yeah! We should get those done at Walmart.
I would love that.
I would love that too. How do they expect children to do this?
Dopey, I thought you could handle it, but now I'm gonna lock you in the back.
Dopey, your gingerbread house privileges have been revoked. This is so hard for no reason.
You have to be an engineer.
Literally. I do want to take this time to address the fact that I have came out as a Rick and Morty adult, and I hope you guys will support me. I think Rick and Morty adults are more, if not equally, as chastised as Disney adults. Do you agree?
Yeah, well, I mean, Disney adults are often thought of as very feminine, and Rick and Morty adults are often thought of as, like, incels.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, just like, you don't register as an incel, you know, in my mind.
Yes.
Yes, I totally believe that women should have rights.
Yeah. Within reason, of course. Hair. Delicious. I always think these things are gonna be so fun, and I just get so stressed out. My shoulders are up to here by the time we finish.
I've dated so many engineers. If I made a gingerbread house with them, they'd be like, this is not up to code. This house would easily collapse.
Insurance nightmare. Look at my wall, it's caving out.
Look at mine. I didn't know.
Oh my god.
It's just collapsed.
Gingerbread trailer park. Have you ever lived through a hurricane?
Yes, I'm from South Carolina. My number one advice is like, if you want to never get your power knocked out, live on a grid where a hospital is. Because the last place to get their power taken out is a hospital.
Because they have so many backup.
Because they have people dying in the building.
That's true.
You can't take them off a ventilator.
I mean, you could, but there's a couple moral questions that are raised.
These are the gross candies, though.
Yeah, they're bad. I never said this was gonna be fun. Yes, yes!
Oh, I hate peppermint so fucking much.
Do you really?
It's gross.
Do you like gum?
I mean, I love gum, but like, if you're eating sweet things and you taste peppermint, that's gross.
Yeah, really, but gross. Definitely don't like mint chocolate.
Do you really like it?
I love mint chocolate. Used to work at Baskin Robbins. And when no one was looking, I'd go make myself a little cup mint chocolate. That was fun. I miss working at Baskin Robbins. I was 16. Manager let me, actually made me clothes by myself sometimes. And then 2 years later, that Baskin Robbins was robbed at gunpoint.
That could have been you.
Could have been me, and I would have defended my country, God, glory, and honor. My Christian Baskin Robbins. Shut.
Ice cream scoop. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Don't bring an ice cream scoop.
Bring a Baskin Robbins great ice cream scoop. Also, they don't tell you this about working places like that. When you run out of like milk or whatever, they made me drive with my own gas over to a Walmart and buy like bananas for banana splits.
God forbid it's the person who's robbing you, their birthday. Happy birthday. You're robbing me at gunpoint. I'm going to start crying because I'm a teenager.
Guys, are you seeing this? Halloween haunted Christmas
totally
house.
collapse on the side.
Oh, it is gonna collapse. Oh, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm gonna scream bloody murder if this collapses.
Get a Rick and Morty moo-moo.
Yeah! I'm gonna have someone embroider it.
What does it say?
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub! God, I love Rick and Morty. I do, and I'm tired of hiding it.
I don't really think you hide it.
Not anymore, because I'm living my truth. This is about to collapse, so I want to show it off as often as I can. Haunted gingerbread. Oh my god.
There's a gap.
Like, yours is slightly leaning to the side.
Why are there two front doors, though? That's the thing.
It's like a shotgun house in New Orleans. You seen those?
No.
It's called a I learned this. Guys, can we really keep it together? Seriously. They're called shotgun houses because you could stick a gun in the front door and shoot out the back door.
Oh. Why would they make a house solely based off how easy it is to kill the residents?
Well, the way that because we did one of those buses, like, that you get on. One of those buses with like a tour guide with a microphone. He's like, and this is blah, 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 blah. And he would teach us how to say the street names and stuff. And he described it as being like if your daughter's dating someone you don't like. You know that whole thing about like, I'm cleaning my shotgun while my daughter goes on a date with someone? Mm-hmm. It's like has to do with that somehow. I don't know.
Country music people are so willing to kill anyone.
Literally.
You didn't bag my groceries. So I put a tire on your
I wish I had a goat or ram skull I could glue to the front of this.
Can't wait to burn a little child inside. What's the Hansel and Gretel? They put him in the oven.
I think so.
A little kid just walked into the house and they're like, all right, I'm cooking it.
Kids really had it bad in that time period when it came to storytelling. Lost in the woods, eaten by wolves.
You're, like Cinderella, you got your foot cut off.
Basically.
And people are like, oh, this is so cute.
Escaped abuse and was returned to it. Entered into another form of abuse, marriage.
I'm gonna do a pentagram.
Do you ever hear me crying?
No.
I never hear you crying. Have you cried in this apartment yet?
Yeah, I cried.
I'm gonna put that on the front porch. Spit up piece of candy. This is selling for its curb appeal, not for the interior or any other features of the house. I would be a shitty realtor. Do you ever think if we didn't do this, what would you be doing?
I'd be a surgeon.
I think I want to do. Ooh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like real snow.
Yeah.
Real snow drips.
Oh, God.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Like ejaculate. I'm feeling very suburban in this moment.
God damn it. I'm so sorry. Dropping everything on the floor.
I'm gonna slip on one of those and die, and then you're gonna have to pay my part of the rent.
Or it can be like that thing in college where if your roommate dies, you get free rent. I was praying for my roommate to die so many times. Did you like your roommates in college?
Yeah. I had some pretty good roommates. I lived with my cousin, you know, our cousin, Bailey. I lived with her.
For how many years?
Just 1 year. Because I only went to college for 3 years because I had so many AP credits. I graduated early. So I was in a dorm for the first 2, and I had 2 different roommates. First roommate dropped out. She was cool though. Mm-hmm. And then my second roommate was very quiet. Heated up tuna in the microwave. And my skin was horrible. Did you ever have like cystic acne?
No.
Never?
No.
Okay.
You've had horrendous indigestion.
I've had multiple instances where I've almost had to pull over on the side of the road and shit on the side of a highway. Because in Texas, there's those long highways where it's like 30, 40 miles between a gas station. My Mimi packed me a bag to keep in my car with toilet paper, a change of undies, $20.
Unless you have to pay someone to burn your underwear.
A biohazard.
You're like traveling on a Texas highway, people holding up signs, wishing you the best of luck when you're shitting.
Keep it in!
A real hero!
Those are the unspoken heroes, the people that have shit or pissed themselves in public and act like nothing happened.
Have you ever shit or pissed yourself in public?
So many times. Are you kidding? You haven't?
I have.
Okay.
Not often.
I piss myself laughing a lot. Except with a lot of urine in my undies.
This is like a festive Rorschach test.
What'd you just call me?
Do you know a Rorschach test? When you look at those splotches of ink and
Oh! Wish I could add a little Rick and a little Morty. Your wisdom tooth hole is like, no! How's that healing, by the way?
Slowly. I had a wisdom tooth taken out and now I'm eating gingerbread. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
The Grinch. Jim Carrey version. What about yours?
I love The Passion of the Christ.
It's about Easter. I was like, oh, that is a good one.
I love,
Have you ever actually seen it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do your parents make you watch it?
Yes, every Easter.
Is that trauma? That movie is fucking brutal.
What's the actor though?
They beat the fuck out of Jesus.
Mel Gibson.
They really did beat the shit out of Jesus. That is literally 75% of that movie is to show like the brutal physical torture that he went through. Mm-hmm. I was 11 watching that being like, oh my God.
Isn't it crazy
that
they just had 2 random thieves dying next to Jesus on the cross?
Yeah.
Like imagine,
In your video you said it's Santa up next to him.
imagine nailing Santa to a cross. The fact that those 2 thieves just were caught that week and then they got like forever like pinned with Jesus.
They're like, big fan.
Love your work.
Love your work.
Would you forgive me? Wait, no, actually one of them did get forgiven.
That's T.
And then the other one went straight to hell.
And his name
Was Steve Buscemi.
You know that Steve Buscemi quote from Spy Kids? It's like, do you ever think that God abandoned us because he was afraid of his creations?
Yeah.
He too lives in fear of what he's created.
That actually was a really deep quote
It
for
was.
fucking kids. I'm just dropping a load on this.
That is making me a little physically nauseous.
Yeah. These are God's hands upon the cross.
No, they're not. We are made in his image.
Mm-hmm. He's got some birthing hips.
He was a curvy bitch. Jesus Christ with a model for Fashion Nova.
Jesus Christ is non-binary.
Yup.
I do believe that.
I do believe that too. I believe that the concept of God should be agender.
What if there was just a large chunk of hair glued to the side of
I
the
think
tongue?
you should do it. This is the Lord's house. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Crafting with the Jesus Christ.
Crafting with Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ crafts and home goods.
Jesus Christ craft star.
Go check out Sarah's video that we did on her channel as well. I'm gonna throw this off the balcony.
I'm gonna eat it.
That is ill. That is so... Yeah.